Hello everyone. Today we are going to do a concept overview of photosynthesis. Okay. So, what do you understand by photosynthesis? Basically, photosynthesis in layman's terms means light plus carbon dioxide plus water, and it gives rise to oxygen. Okay. The location occurs in chloroplast. So this chapter, it would be an overview. So we won't be going into the details of each of the sections, but this process would give you an idea of the whole scheme of photosynthesis. Because photosynthesis is not limited to light reactions only. There are several steps. There are several modifications that occur. Okay. So the reactions of photosynthesis are divided into two types: light reactions and dark reactions. Let us see what light reactions and dark reactions are. From the name of the reactions reactions only, you can see that it uses light. Okay, light reactions use light. However, that does not mean that dark reactions are not dependent on light, and it is a myth. Okay, so light reactions as well as dark reactions both utilize light, but the manner in which light is utilized is different. Light reactions utilize light directly, whereas dark reactions utilize light indirectly. That is why it is called as dark reaction. Okay. So, what are the differences between light reactions and dark reactions? Light reactions and dark reactions, as I said, both utilize light. Light reaction is also called as a Hill reaction. It occurs in thylakoids or grana of chloroplast. These structures are present in chloroplast, and ATP and NADPH are released. These are the reducing equivalents. Whereas dark reactions are called as Blackman reactions. They occur in the stroma of chloroplast, and ATP and NADPH are utilized, which convert glucose to carbohydrate. Okay. So the actual production of carbohydrates, it occurs in the dark reaction, whereas in light reactions, all the necessary chemicals which are required for the production of glucose to carbohydrate, they are formed. Okay. So light reaction is like part one, dark reactions are part two. Now light reactions could be divided into two types: non-cyclic as well as cyclic. Non-cyclic have PS1 and PS2, photosystem 1 and photosystem 2. Oxygen is released over here, and 3 ATP and 1 NADPH is produced. Okay. In further chapters, we would be seeing how all this occurs, what is photosystem, what is ATP, what is NADPH. But for now, you can remember this. Whereas in case of cyclic, photosystem 1 is required, there is no release of any oxygen, and 2 ATPs are produced. So this was the overview of light reactions. So dark reactions are also called as carbon dioxide assimilation, also called as carbon dioxide reduction cycles. Okay. So basically they are of three types and they occur in stroma. First one is the C3 cycle, also called as Kelvin cycle. Second, C4 cycle, and third, Chem cycle. So let's take an overview of C3 cycle. In C3 cycle, RUBP, that is ribulose bisphosphate, is reduced to glucose. Three main steps occur: carboxylation, reduction, and regeneration. For one carbon dioxide, three ATPs and two NADPH are required. So Kelvin cycle is the one which occurs in most of the plants. C2 cycle or photorespiration or photosynthetic carbon oxidative cycle. This occurs in C3 plants when temperature rises, oxygen increases. Okay, so it causes oxidation of carbon as opposed to its reduction, and there is loss of 25% of carbon and recovery of 75% carbon. So this occurs in those plants where the climatic conditions are not very favorable for photosynthesis. Okay. However, the downside is that while utilizing this cycle, around 25% of carbon is wasted, and there is recovery of 75% of carbon. C4 cycle or H-N-SLEG pathway, special double carbon dioxide fixation. This occurs in plants of tropical and subtropical region. The efficiency of photosynthesis remains quite high, and this occurs in plants where there is Krebs anatomy. And Krebs anatomy is a specific type of distribution of um, plastids, and that occurs in the monocots as well as dicot plants. The examples of plants where the C4 pathway occurs is cypress, sorghum, and sugarcane. These are some of them. Now, chem cycle occurs or temporal double carbon dioxide fixation occurs in extremely high temperature where the carbon dioxide is low and there is very less water. And these conditions are primarily found in desert conditions. The stomata close during the day, and Bryophyllum is one of the species where this chem cycle is practiced. In fact, Bryophyllum is one of the plants where chem cycle was discovered. That's all for the day. Thank you.